Hello once again everyone, Original Blood Ace back. Here is the update of the Pokemon news. And I gotta say, on a scale of 1 to 10 for my excitement, a 2. A 2. Because the game that was revealed, and it was a game indeed, was called Pokken Tournament. And I'm surprised with the whole Pokken Fighters or whatever that I never connected these two dots together in the first place, but it's Pokemon with Tekken. Pokemon plus Tekken, the fighting game, you get Pokken. So yeah, it's basically, I hate to say this again, but it's kind of like Hyrule Warriors, where it's how I say Hyrule Warriors is Dynasty Warriors with Zelda textures, but it's kind of, although with Pokken here, or Pokken Tournament, it seems it's about, I don't know, 40% Tekken style with 60% Pokemon. But at the same time, I am not interested in this at all. And that's a shame. To me, this was a huge letdown with Nintendo's reveal, and I suppose that's just my opinion of it. People can be excited all they want, that's fine, that's their right to be excited, whatever, their opinion. But for me personally, I should know better than to try and get any kind of excitement for anything involving Nintendo. Other than Star Fox and Zelda, I don't really think I should be excited for much of anything else. Well, maybe Captain Toad. But Nintendo has such a tendency of shooting themselves in the foot, or just building up hype to be like a wah-wah-wah, a disappointment. But let me get into this a little bit. Pokken Tournament, is it a Wii U game? Is it a 3DS game? Oh no. It is an arcade game. Let that sink into your head. An arcade game. Now, when I was a kid in North America here, we had arcades. I think there's still at some movie theaters, but that's about it. Where you'd actually go and you'd play games like Resident Evil or stuff like that, where you'd actually, you know, shoot things at a screen and everything. But pretty much in North America, arcades have died down to almost non-existent. So Pokken Tournament here is coming out in Japan, in arcades, where they still have arcades, in 2015, next year. Let that sink in. So it's Japan only, next year, arcades. That's a lose, lose, lose. Well, I guess 2015 would have been expected anyway, so a lose, lose, and a meh, I guess. But let's break it down a little bit. People are saying, oh, well, it'll eventually come to, you know, Wii U later, right? I'm thinking, yeah, probably. But let's think of it this way. It's coming first to arcades, like Tekken, which that's where it first started off, was on arcade machines. And then they get feedback, and then they port it over to a console, which I don't have an issue with. But if this is coming next year to arcades in Japan, probably it's not going to be until 2016 that it comes to Japanese Wii U's. Forget North America, forget an English version. Just to getting a Wii U version in Japan, which is kind of like, you know, Monster Hunter Frontier G, which is only in Japan right now. So 2016 for, I'm just a guess here, but for a Wii U Japanese version. Then you want a North American and English version. Well, that's probably going to be another 6 months after the Japanese version of the Wii U version comes out. So by then, we're halfway through 2016, and so I ask you, who's going to care by then? I don't think anybody. I really don't. People in Japan will probably get it, but they'll buy everything multiple times. They buy multiple 3DSs. So, I don't know. Even if I was excited for this, I don't think by mid-2016 I would be. And then the other thing is by 2016, we're going to be probably closing in on towards the end of the Wii U's lifespan anyway. There'll only be like another year, maybe 2, like I did in my prediction video of when I think the Wii U will end. So by then, it's kind of like, a little too late. So I don't really see this as a good thing. Will people get it by then? Probably. Well, I could see this being, with the Wii, the whole last year that the Wii was out, there was, I think, Kirby's Return to Dreamland and Skyward Sword. Those were the last two major games that the Wii ever got. I could see this being one of the last games in the last drought year for the Wii U, if Nintendo does that again, where they have the whole last year of the Wii U is going to be nothing but crap, and then one game like this. I could see this game being that game. And it's a bit of a disappointment, to be brutally honest. Does the game look good and fun? It looks alright, I guess. I mean, like I said, I'm not excited, but I'm not going to bash it to the same degree as Hyrule Warriors. But for me, I have no interest in this. I'm not going to get it. And by the time, like I said, it comes out to North American Wii U's, if it does, it's going to be so far away that we're going to have completely forgotten about it, even though I guess Nintendo could probably every once in a while talk about it. But, I don't know. Disappointment for me. And you can see some other pictures here. There's Lucario fighting Machamp and shooting the Aura Sphere and everything. I saw someone say in the comments, though, they're like, oh, I wish Lucario, his fur was as detailed as Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. Well, if you take the fact that that's Retro Studios made that, a first part, or wait, are they second party? I can't remember anymore. Anyway, a Nintendo developer like Retro Studios, comparing them to the Tekken guys, a third party, of course there's not going to be that level of detail. Another picture of Lucario there. I'm not sure what's with that beam of light. Another picture, and that's all they showed was Lucario fighting Machamp. We did see Lucario Mega Evolve, but either way, that'll do it, I guess, for the video. That's the reveal. Pokken Tournament. You can let me know in the comments, I guess, if you want, what you think of it, if you watched the thing. I didn't get up at 7 in the morning and watch it. I just got up normally and watched the trailer. But, again, wow, disappointment for me. So, I'm Original Bloody, so stay tuned. More videos coming soon. We've got one more video I actually plan to do. Just another reminder video, so stay tuned for that. See you next time. Stay tuned. More videos coming soon, as always.